Hello, welcome to Romantic Wednesdays with Poetry. I'm Alisa Agnes, your host, and I believe it's time to get real and spill some tea or coffee. So today we have a totally new episode and a totally new year. And I hope it will be a good year for my podcast, for me, and for you, my dear listeners, as well. So today I will talk about next two poems from the cycle called Fun, Love and Experiments. And today you will learn more about two poems which are called In the Clouds I Can See Ecstasy, and the second title is Maybe. So at first let me read you the first poem, and I will tell you a few words about this later, and then we will move on to the second title. And these two poems are really short today, so I guess this episode will be also very dynamic. So this is In the Clouds I Can See Ecstasy. In the clouds I can see ecstasy, peace, Eden. In the trees I can see cotton, hope, life. And yes, that's all. And at this point I'd like to recommend you to check out my YouTube channel. There you can find the recording with this poem. And when you check out the description, you will find this poem, and I think it will be very useful for you to literally see this poem because of this, graphic structure. And I think it was the main idea for this poem to, call these things like clouds, trees, and try to imagine what you can see there. And I tried to show it, right in this poem, just like that. And it can remind you a tree which is maybe not upside down, but such a very typical tree. It's like it's made of two trees, and that's how I see it. I don't know what you can see here, but it's just about this kind of fun here in this poem. So also when you imagine yourself laying down on the meadow and looking up at the sky, you can see clouds, and they are also always made of amazing shapes and colors. And I tried to describe this feeling, and I guess this is what this poem is about. It's about trying to understand what you can see out there. And the sky and the clouds, it felt like the perfect metaphor of ecstasy, peace, and Eden. I mean, of something so perfect, peaceful, and just perfect. It's like trying to describe what heaven is. And I guess I was in this, specific kind of, vibe and feeling, and I felt like that, and that's why I saw such things in the clouds, I guess. And the same thing is about the trees. Somehow I could see the cotton, hope, and life. And I don't know, when you look at the forest, when you literally stand in front of the park or forest, ask yourself what you see there in the trees, because I literally saw life out there. So it can be, ecological kind of poem as well. And it's also giving me some kind of hope if we can still see trees which are, beautiful and make you feel comfortable, just like cotton. And if they give you hope, and if they feel like life to you, I guess there is still hope for us and for our children. So this is all that I can say about this poem. And right now, let's move on to the second title, which is called Maybe. So this is Maybe. Maybe, don't call me baby. Maybe you're a baby. Maybe you want a baby. Maybe the month of heart attack. So yep, this is Maybe. And it was very specific kind of the time in my life when I also called my spring playlist on Spotify, just like that. And I was kind of mad on my boy, so I was like, maybe don't call me maybe. And it was May, so I was later than like, maybe you're a baby. It's this kind of argument when someone is calling you something and you're just like, no, it's not me, it's you. And later I started to wonder, if you call me like that, then maybe you want a baby, right? And this is literally this kind of argument, this poem. And it ends with the conclusion, May be the month of heart attack. Because a few years ago, May was a hard time in my life, and I guess right now it will always remind me of my father, since it's his last month of life. I mean, he passed away in May. So I guess this poem will always have a very special place in my heart. It started from the argument and being mad at my boy, and it ends with this fact that my dad passed away in May. Well, so it's a heart attack. Kinda. So I think it's all that I can tell you about the meaning and inspiration of this poem. And once again, I really recommend you to check out this poem on my YouTube, or if you have a copy of my book, then just open the right page and look at this poem, because it's made of this specific structure once again, because heart attack is written in this very specific way, where you have capital letters and such normal letters. Every line of this poem starts with the word maybe, and actually it's May, the first part of this word. And this way it's double meaning of this word and of the structure. And I really like this poem, and I hope you also like the structure and this idea of May, of maybe, and of baby. It's like these words are constantly repeating here, but it's made of few different meanings. And it's also made of anger, which made me write this poem. Yes. So Yep, I think that's all that I can tell you about In the Clouds I Can See Ecstasy and about maybe. So maybe it's time to tell you right now what will happen in the next episode. So this cycle is kind of long, so I will give you next two poems from the cycle and the next two titles about which you will learn more in the next episode are called Jealous and Epitaph for March. These two poems are once again really short but also very meaningful, I guess, and and there will be later one more episode about fun, love, and experimenting until until will be the end. And last two poems will be a little bit longer than what you heard today or what you will hear in the next episode. So I think that's all today. You know what to expect. So have a nice day, have a nice year, and until the next time. Yep. Bye.